Well, Justin, you're a lifetime Fort Wayne resident. What does this title mean to you, given your history here in Fort Wayne? And I'm sure you know exactly what this festival means to the Fort Wayne community.
Well, actually, I'm not a lifelong resident. I moved here back in 2007, but this is the longest that I've ever lived in one place in Fort Wayne. Moved here to work for the Wizards at the time, and it's been great to see the city change since then, and all the pride that everyone has in it, and want to help with that pride festival.
What made you want to be the executive director?
I thought that by looking around and seeing what all the volunteer support already happens, they haven't had an executive director for 4 months and they're already able to put on this to be able to kind of help take it to the next level. I want to be able to see what this festival can evolve into. I know it's already a source of pride for a lot of people, and I like being a part of that.
So what are preparations looking like? We've got Three Rivers Fest starting a week from Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be, I'm sure, quite hectic over the next couple of days.
Very much, and since I'm brand new to the job, I'm getting a chance to observe everything, throw my hat in to help whenever I can. As you can see, load-in started today, so everything's going to be going pretty hot and heavy for the next 10 days to get everything ready. As John said, like many other events that are going on right now, we are hurting for volunteers. We definitely need more of those. Coming out of the pandemic, there are a lot of companies and organizations that normally come out in big groups that aren't able to do that right now. So we really are trying to make a push for individual volunteers to come out and help get this thing done.
So the executive board announced a couple of new things, including a 50-50 raffle.
Yes.
What would you say, is that probably what you're most excited about?
I am, for multiple reasons. That's when you're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars and splitting that just 2 ways, that's going to make someone really life-changing money right there. As well as it'll help the organization. We had a really tough year through COVID, not able to even host the event last year, so that's where, as you know, all of the funding comes from. So this will really help give us a good financial footing going forward.
And on top of that too, just how much anticipation do you think there is for this festival, given that it didn't happen last year? It won't exactly be the same. The parade was canceled a few months ago, but just how grateful do you think people will be to have this back?
Oh, people are chomping at the bit to get out and get around everyone. So we are expecting record numbers. I expect Junk Food Alley to be shoulder to shoulder, and for them to run out of fried foods and find other new foods to fry.
I think people will recognize you from the Wizards and the Tin Caps. So how can that experience help you out in this role? Because you have made a lot of contacts through that job.
Yes. I will say I learned a lot from working for Nutter and the Tin Caps. I love how much the Tin Caps give back to the community, and that's part of what I also want to show here, that this is a festival put on by the community for the community, and really just kind of pushing it that way and just feeling that sense of pride.
So do you have to do anything at this point, or was most of the groundwork already put in place?
Everything's already put in place. So this year, I get the opportunity. It's a great opportunity because you normally don't get this, to be able to walk in and really observe with new eyes from the inside and kind of see the inner workings and try to figure out what needs to stay in place, what can be fixed, and what we just need to change.
What are you most looking forward to?
Honestly, live music. I love concerts, and being able to have bands back out here and having crowds enjoy the music, that's going to be fantastic. It's going to feel almost like normal.
That's the move. I think we're in. I'm good to go. Thank you.